Anyways, time to watch it. Dev update. Season 16 changes. Season 1, 2026 theme, gameplay, and more. Let's see it.
I'm Paul, aka Pabro.
And I'm Andre, also known as Medler. Today is October 30th, which is a bit earlier than usual, because we're flying to Worlds soon, and we wanted to film this before we left.
This is our last dev update of the year, and before we get into some of the things you'll see in Season 1, 2026, we wanted to thank you all for being on the journey with us this year.
Okay, before I watch this video, I haven't seen any of the spoilers yet, because I've seen them on Twitter. I've scrolled past them, because I wanted to all live react to this on stream. Couple predictions going into this. Make jungle more OP. It's not even good. Sorry, not more OP. Make jungle OP. Government-mandated Lulu sluts. And you removed autofill.
As always, we want to show some love for your passion, for keeping us honest, and for working on this game. So
one of these, give me one.
Now, in January, we'll be back to talk more about Season 1, as well as a little bit of what to expect for the rest of 2026 overall. But for now,
all I can say is your cook.
We learned
buddy.
a lot this year about seasons.
Thank you for the sub,
Many of
Righteous.
you liked
Thank
what
you for
came
the
with the
tier 2 as
themes.
well.
The map art updates,
I
meta
did.
games, new
I agree, I
champions,
liked it.
and champ updates overall,
like the
for
update.
example. But we also saw that if we leaned too hard into a region, it could feel very one note.
I thought it was cool
especially
with, like,
when
the
it comes to
different
skins.
maps
And as it
and
turns
stuff. It was
out,
fun.
there is too much of a thing like Noxus.
a lot of red and black.
Yeah.
So, we'll continue to find the right balance.
As a
of thematic
concept, it was
seasons
good.
Moving forwards. And speaking of which,
Nice jumper,
it's time
thank
to talk
you, bro.
about Season 1 of 2026. For this, we wanted a contrast from 2025, with its ancient danger, a darken, and quite a bit of scheming throughout. So next year, we
like
want
these
to kick
words.
things off with themes of unity, hope, and justice, with a drop of righteous judgment thrown in there for good measure.
Oh!
That means Petricite, gold, and blue accents on the map, as well as some Demacia
Tough.
skins, including some
Tough.
champions reimagined as
Wait,
Demacia,
what?
with plenty of non-Demacia skins for some variety.
I don't know what champ that is,
Also
but
means
that's
that the
sick!
yearly cinematic in January will feature
that
Demacia
Morgana?
champions. We're going back to old school Demacia this time, back in time to what some might consider the golden age of Demacia, when it was a beacon of hope and a bastion of justice.
Hey, Andrew,
It was Mark!
against them.
I don't think so.
You sure?
Nah, yeah, let's keep going. I don't want this to drag on.
Anyway, we have a range of Summoner's Rift changes that the team will talk about in a moment. And this year, we'll also talk about some updates to Swiftplay. With that, we're going to hand it over to Riot N-Step and Freak, who will walk you through some of the Summoner's Rift changes coming in January.
Hey everyone, I'm Ryan Ensign, and I'm Freak. And we're here to talk.
Bro, Freak in this one frame, bro, just is literally embodiment of, like, white guy, Japan, fat meme. Yeah, it's literally just that, bro. It's giving this energy, bro. It's not that he looks like this, it's just giving this energy, bro. That's all. That's just...
To you about the Summoner's Rift gameplay
Maybe the
changes
other guy,
coming in
too.
January.
Over the last few years, League has been largely about team fighting over neutral objectives.
Freak, where do I buy your
Fighting around
shirt?
grubs, dragons, or that vision ward you just placed around grubs or dragons.
And while we know 5v5s make for some of the highest highs, we want to swing back towards a state where more strategies like splitting or sieging are more viable.
So we're making some changes to major neutral objectives, towers, and minions in order to do just that.
Additionally, we're making adjustments to roles so everyone has an appropriate impact on the outcome of each game, because
I've been staring at Freak this whole time. Guys, are you gonna be... I'm gonna go back because I haven't listened to a word. I've been staring at Freak the whole time. I'm just gonna be completely transparent. I've been just staring at him the whole time. I can't even focus. I'm so sorry. Let me rewind this. I want to actually hear what they have to say.
Hey everyone, I'm Riot N-Step.
And I'm Freak.
I'm not looking
And we're
at
here to
Freak.
talk to you about the Summoner's Rift gameplay changes coming in January.
Over the last few years, League has been largely about team fighting over neutral objectives. Fighting around grubs, dragons, or that vision ward you just placed around grubs or dragons.
And while we know 5v5s make for some of the highest highs, we want to swing back towards a state where more strategies like splitting or sieging are more viable.
So we're making some changes to major neutral objectives, towers,
I'm too
and
distracted
minions
by
in order
Freak,
to
bro,
do
sorry.
just that.
Additionally, we're making adjustments to roles so everyone has an appropriate impact on the outcome of each game, because right now, some lanes are much better at turning a winning lane into a winning game.
We also have some
the sound of this
delightful improvements, so let's get started.
The first thing you'll notice in January is that the game starts faster. We want to reduce downtime after you load in, so minions and basic jungle camps first spawn 35 seconds earlier than they do today. You'll still be able to pull off early invades, but you'll have to be much more decisive when you load in.
Yes!
Also making some changes to vision.
Yes! Yes! I'm so fucking sick of these AFK losers at the start of games. I'm so fucking sick of it. Good. Good. I like that. I like that. AFK fucking bums the start of my games, bro.
Jungle camps first spawn 35 seconds earlier than they do today.
35 seconds.
You'll still be able to pull off
35 seconds. What time is that? Is it 1:30? Yeah, 1:30 they spawned. Damn, 55.
early invades, but you'll have to be much more decisive when you load in.
We're also making some changes to vision.
Wait,
it's an
no.
incredibly powerful tool in League, but right now it feels
55? Wait, what did I say? For all, see, why am I getting one guide? Why am I getting, go do a whole 10 days, bro. You're one guying me right now.
monopolized by supports and sometimes by junglers. We want to make effectively warding the map easier to learn for everyone, and give more opportunities and power towards drops by pushing champions, especially mid and top laners who are side laning later in the game.
So, we're adding Phaelites, locations that grant temporary bonus vision to wards with unique bonus vision areas for each spot. Some Phaelite rings will be available at the beginning of each game, while others will
Oh, it's like RuneScape! They have these in RuneScape. You stand on them with the stick and you teleport.
Rift transforms, particularly those
It's
that
kind of like RuneScape.
Early game jungle.
Okay, so on to the objectives. Otacon was one of the biggest additions to the Rift this year, and was a pretty cool, unique objective to fight over. That said, he contributed to objective fatigue, which many of you cited as an issue,
agree.
and we agree.
Very fatigued.
We wanted to alleviate this
Fatigue is
over
the
time.
right
We had
word.
removed the second form of Otacon, we removed the second set of grubs, but it really wasn't enough. So, just like Zehen did, we are cutting Otacon out of the game. That includes Blood Roses and the petals with them.
No! No! I was being such a good soy boy. I was picking up flowers every game, bro. I was straight up flashing to get the big flowers and shit too now, bro. Fuck!
Let us know what you think about limited time gameplay changes and if there's something you'd like to see more of.
I was
But
so
back to
tapped in.
Otacon, his removal also means that Baron will go back to his old 20-minute spawn time. Welcome back, King.
Additionally, we're making all epic monsters more durable, especially late game dragons as you get closer to Dragon Soul. That should make it so that it's easier for teams on the back foot to contest dragons and other epic monsters or trade something meaningful on the other side of the map.
Do I like this? Do I like this? Harder to take later dragons. Do I like this? Yes. Yes. You want to know why I like this? You could actually collecting early dragons and trading it for other things later is actually worth it. It's actually worth trading dragon. You can actually get something meaningful. This, you can influence the game more as a jungler with this, which I agree with. I like that a lot.
Finally, we're also removing feats of strength from the game. We like that they push teams to progress the game and provided goals to rally.
Yes! Bro, I swear to God, the moment I hit a feats of strength, I dual queued with Hamza. I dual queued with Hamza top lane. We played 3 games, and he goes, "You haven't gotten feats of strength once." Like it was my responsibility. Like I solo decided. Like at that moment when I heard him say that, he's 3 games in a row you didn't get feats. I almost broke my fucking monitor. Brother, you lost top lane all 3 times. How are feats of strength on me? They got the first rush to 3 kills of solo killing you. You died 3 times. I can't do it. Bro, I actually can't fucking, I'm actually so happy, bro.
Around, but we think we can create better game systems that allow for players to have more individual agency over their games. With feats getting the boot, we're adding back some gold rewards for first blood and first turret.
Good.
Another way we're looking to
mind that.
improve sieging is with a new mechanic called Crystalline Overgrowth, which is kind of like a universal demolish effect. Crystals will build up on towers over several minutes, and when hit, they're consumed to deal an extra burst of damage based on how much buildup has accumulated. This should help hit they're consumed to deal an extra burst of damage based on how much buildup has accumulated. This should help enable pushing windows in more situations, even if you're behind or don't have the highest DPS. Demolish will be sticking around, but will be simplified to a good old 3-hit passive.
We love 3-hit passives.
Yes, we do.
Turret plates will now stay on outer turrets permanently and will be added to the inner and inhibitor towers as well. We're doing this to create long-term piecemeal rewards for pushing. No matter what state the turret's in, you're likely to mine some gold by taking aggressive actions. We're not adding more gold to the map with these changes. Instead, we're going to be basically spreading out the current gold for tower and splitting it across the plates.
To further facilitate pushing, we're ramping up
I think in League of Legends, I think we miss split pushing as an option. I think we miss split pushing as a method of winning a game. Guys, everyone take a moment right now. Let's do an exercise together. Think of the last time you won a game because of split pushing. Think of the last time where you're hitting tab and you're like, holy fuck, he's it's been a long time, guys. It's been a very long time. I think I'm a big fan of this. I think it needs to be, look, it doesn't need to run rampant. It doesn't need a meta. It needs to be an option, though. I think it needs to be an option at least.
Minion respawn rates in the late game to give more frequent access to sieging turrets. We're also adjusting late game home guards to swiftly take you to your most pushed minion wave in each lane.
And finally, nickich turrets will respawn.
Hold on, that's going to get slept on. Home guards to take you to the most pushed minion wave. Ooh, that's kind of broken, though. That's kind of gross. That's kind of broken, bro. Because, like, even as a jungler, you could use this to get into, like, invades and stuff. You can invade very fast with this.
Take you to your most pushed minion wave in
Like, imagine you just ride that with, and then you just get free top invade. Like, that's crazy, bro.
each lane.
And finally, nickich turrets will respawn with partial health missing. We like that the respawn allows a team to hold their base for a while and not have to worry about getting backdoored by a Twitch, but with a full health respawn, it meant that it was honestly incorrect for a sieging team to finish killing the turret sometimes.
Good job.
Now, for our
Good.
biggest
They recognize
change
that
for-
mechanic. Teams, like in pro play, there was one where they, I think it was Inspired, who purposely shot called, do not finish the turret, or he knew that not finishing would be good. That's a crazy con. You should always want to take turrets, so this is good. W change, very good. They recognize that, very good.
Next year, role quests.
When you
Bro,
load
they're
into
dialed
the game
in.
January, top, bot, and mid lane will now have their own quests that reward unique power, similar to the jungle pet evolutions.
Wait, which ones? Wait, bot, top, and mid?
Mid lane will now have their own quests that reward unique power, similar to the jungle pet evolutions and
Okay.
support item upgrades.
You'll progress these new quests by killing minions, champions, plates, towers, or epic objectives. All the things you'd normally be doing in a game. You'll progress even faster by doing those in your assigned lane.
Your quest is decided by which role you've been assigned in the lobby. So if you and a friend or a stranger want to change roles, make sure you do an official trade in Champ Select.
One of our goals with these role quests is to buff top and bot carry relative to the other roles, as they're currently the two weakest. And as a result, the quest rewards are going to be compared.
While we're listening to this, while we are hearing this, one thing we have to keep in our back of the mind is pro play and lane swapping. So just keep this slightly in the back of your mind. Save a little area in your brain right now to think about if role swaps, like if lane swaps matter, or if sending the top laner to lane with a support and then 80 carries lane solo. Just keep this in the back of your mind. Keep this in the back of your mind.
Comparatively stronger for them. Now, let's get into the rewards which will be granted in a new role quest slot.
Historically, top laners haven't always felt like they have the agency over the games that they deserved, even if they won their lane. And that's something we would like to change this season. Upon quest completion, top laners will receive pretty much summoner teleport for free on top of the two summoners they already chose. Now, if you had taken teleport in pregame, instead that spell gets a lot stronger, giving a very, very large shield when you use it. In addition to getting a functionally free summoner spell, top laners will also get a bunch of bonus XP up front, more XP from future sources, and an increased level cap.
Now, to mid lane. A huge
Voss? Voss? Am I hearing this right?
To getting a functionally free summoner spell, top laners will also get a bunch of bonus XP up front, more XP from future sources, and an increased level cap.
Now, to mid lane. A huge
Holy fucking Chungus. Holy fucking Chungus Deluxe. Holy fucking Chungus.
variety of champions can be played there.
Bro, they have a free TP. Like, they get to influence games with a free TP now, right? Like, because, like, realistically, if you wanted to TP to something, right? You're top lane, you're pushing, yada, yada. You TP to a bot lane fight thing, you influence that, probably win your teammate, and you have the freedom to insta-TP back to your lane. Do you know how fucking insane that is?
So we wanted this reward to be good whether you're mage, assassin, or both, like Malphite mid. And upon completing the quest, mid laners will receive a free tier 3 boot upgrade like the ones you could buy with feats, as well as a faster recall.
Rounding it out for in bot lane.
Voss! And!
Ones you could buy with feats, as well as a completing the quest, mid laners will receive a free tier 3 boot upgrade like the ones you could buy with feats, as well as a faster recall.
Rounding it out for
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay, top lane, OP. Mid lane, OP.
or new quests. In bot lane, we're going to lean even harder into the carry part of the role. So while top laners getting bonus XP, bot laners are getting a whole bunch of extra gold. When completing their quest, they get a lump sum of gold, increased gold from minion kills, champ kills, and champion assists for the rest of the game. And you might be asking, well then what do I do with all this gold if I hit item cap? Don't worry, the item cap is going up. Your 7th item slot will hold your boots perfectly
7!
to get 6 full legendary
6
items for hard late game scaling.
Jungle and support already have quests and rewards, but we still wanted to take this opportunity to
I
make some
sit here playing these fucking guys. I sit here for years playing jungle support. these garbage fucking rolls. And look what these guys get. Stop typing 6-7. Stop typing 6-7. Stop typing 6-7. I didn't even, yo, stop. Bro, stop.
I can't do anything.
I'm actually upset. And I just see my whole chat just typing 6-7, bro. I didn't even clock it either. I didn't even clock it.
Is to them. Jungle is by far the strongest role in the game right now.
Bro, imagine you're like dead ass crashing out, you just see this. Fucking hate this chat, bro.
Now, especially when it comes to early map influence.
Excuse me? Riot fucking dubstep? What did you just say?
Changes to them. Jungle is by far the strongest role in the game right now, especially.
Look, Riot dubstep. Have you ever tuned into a nickich stream in your life, perchance? What the fuck do you mean? What the fuck do you mean?
To take this opportunity to make some changes to them. Jungle is by far the strongest role in the
It's true though. 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 It's true though.
What game is he playing? Are we playing? What game is he playing?
It's true though. It's true though.
Maybe it's really OP when you're not
It's true
ghosted.
though. It's true though.
Target ban.
It's true though. It's true though.
Snipe,
It's
ghosted.
true though. It's 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 true though.
I can't do anything.
It's true though. 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 It's
Guys,
true
they're
though.
nerfing my
It's
roll.
true though.
Please
It's
stop,
true though.
guys.
It's true though. It's true though. It's true though. It's true
They are
though.
in the
It's true though.
process
It's true though. It's
of
true though.
nerfing my
It's true
roll.
though. It's true though. It's true though. It's true though. It's true though.
They're
It's
nerfing
true
my
though.
roll
It's
and
true
you're
though.
laughing.
It's true though. It's true though.
They're nerfing my roll.
It's true though. It's true though.
And calling it
It's true
OP.
though. It's true though.
And you're
It's
laughing?
true though. It's true though.
Do
It's
not
true though.
redeem!
It's true though.
I can't do anything.
Do not redeem! They're nerfing my roll!
Anything. I
And you're
can't do
redeeming
anything.
sounds?
Embarrassing.
They're nerfing my roll! And you're... Do not redeem. Do not redeem. All I ask, do not redeem.
by increasing their resists and making Smite deal more damage.
Their role quest is still getting pet upgrades and PvP Smite like before, and they're now getting increased golden XP from large monsters when the quest is done, as well as bonus movement speed in the jungle.
Similar to jungle, we think support is already plenty powerful and has a very functional.
Are we playing the same fucking game, man? Where are you getting this from? I play both these roles! They're shit! They're shit! Where are they getting this from? I make a challenge. I make a challenge to Riot Freak and Riot Dubstep here. Tune into a nickich stream for one day where I play jungle and sub for an 8-hour stream and see if you say the same things. I challenge you to watching my stream for 8 hours straight and tell me you could say this, bro. Honestly, tell me you could say this. 80 carries, 7, they said out loud, they said 80 carries, you get 7 item slots. They said top laners, you get a free TP, and you get to go to level 20. Mid lane, you get Baron Recall and upgraded boots. They said jungle, you're gonna be able to kill your monsters still, and support, let's see what they say about support now.
Role quest, so we didn't want to directly increase their power. With that in mind, we wanted to give them quality of life oriented upgrades, so we're giving them a new slot exclusively for control wards. Discount.
You get an item, you get an item, you get boots! You get an item, you get boots, you get level 20! You get control wards! Oh my god, and hold on. They're gonna be discounted! They're gonna be discounted! Are you fucking kidding me, bro?
On control wards, and a little bit more gold over time so they can keep pace a little better with the other roles.
Overall, we want these quests to represent meaningful power spikes in a way that leans into the unique strengths of each role. This also allows us to delete the lane swap detective mechanic that we added last year to combat pro lane swapping. We'll be keeping a close eye on how quests land, so please let us know your thoughts next year.
But role quests aren't all we have planned to make your champions feel more satisfying. We're going to bring back a few items to the Rift for each class, so give them some shiny new toys, including bringing back a few familiar favorites like
Oh, bro, that Studio Ghibli food looks so good, bro.
Hextech Gunblade.
For example, we're adding the new Scepter of Bonking for AP fighters, which will empower your Spellblade Bonk to double your on-hit effects.
That's not the final name, is it?
I would like it, but no, we're probably gonna give it something in canon.
I do love bonking. Well, anyway, given none of these names are final, if you're an AD fighter without a good way to get Omnivamp, you can grab Blood Sphere, which will give you some Omnivamp and also ability
nothing
haste
to me.
scaling with your AD.
Or if you play an AD carry who's really good at auto spacing, you can pick up Snowbow for extra range on takedown, plus damage amp based on how far away you are from your
They
opponent.
lost me, bro.
We took a hard look at which subclasses didn't feel like they were getting enough support from the current item system and worked to fill those spaces. So we're hoping many champions have at least one of the 9 new items that they can get excited about.
Speaking of which, we're also adding crit damage back 200%.
All right, we know that was a lot to cover. We're excited to hear what you think of all these changes as the new season kicks off.
And in case you're looking for even more details or insights on these changes, make sure to check out the dev blog that's live right now.
That's it from us.
I mean this with, sorry, I have to say now because I've been staring at Freak. Freak looks like the final boss of guys with Philippine, like wives in the Philippines that are like on less than half their age. He looks like the final boss. I mean this with peace and love in my heart. I'm just looking at him and like, I know he isn't that guy, but like, bro, he looks like the final boss of that.
The Summoners Rift team, and so we'll throw it back
This
to
is my
Pablo
wife,
and
she's
Medler, and we'll
26
see
and
you
from the
on the
Philippines.
Rift.
Like, come on,
Okay,
bro.
let's talk about ranked.
Come on.
This year we've been making improvements to shorten queue times and make your matches more fair through improvements to
Still the
inting and griefing
No disrespect.
detection. And more recently, we ran a
You're gonna get
test
50
in late
game loss streak for
September
that?
reduced queue times by 40% at all ranks. And more recently, we ran a test more fair through improvements to inting. This year we've been making improvements to shorten queue times and make your matches more fair through improvements to inting and griefing detection. And more recently, we ran a test in late September that reduced queue times by 40% at all ranks in ranked in EU West and Oceania. We want to double down on that work and make 2026 the best time yet to climb.
So next year, we'll be also tackling 2 common frustrations, mismatched teams and long queues. Something we want to address is visual rank disparity in lobbies as well. When players start their climbs late after a reset, you may see a bronze player in an otherwise gold game, which can
Yes!
feel
Because I have fucking Twitch chatters when I'm loading in as Masters 200 LP going, Emerald border in lobby, question mark? I wonder why! Oh, they put me in Emerald MMR, guys! You cracked the gold, I'm Emerald!
particularly unfair. When in reality, that player was gold last season, but they haven't gotten back to that rank yet because they've had less time to play. So we're adding a climb indicator to loading screens when a player's MMR is higher than their visible rank. This will let other players know that you're climbing quickly and your displayed rank hasn't caught up yet.
We're also making changes to how Flex and Solo Duo MMR are calculated. A common pain point is someone who is Silver in Flex and, say, Diamond in Solo Duo just stomping a bunch of games, when in reality they're truly Diamond in both ladders. So this season, if your Solo Duo MMR is much higher than your Flex MMR, the system should bring your Flex rank a lot closer to your Solo Duo one.
This is a really big update for anybody who's like Chinese in NA, because like that's literally the only like I swear the only people who play Flex are just like international students here. I don't know anyone who like mains Flex, bro. If you go to the ladder, it's international students, I swear.
And that should mean Flex matchups will feel a fair bit more balanced moving forwards.
Next, we're making changes to autofill. The reality of League is that certain roles are substantially more popular than others, and having an autofill jungler versus a jungle main can feel like an auto loss. This means that quite often people either dodge to avoid it or hold your lobby hostage in order to get you to dodge.
Yes.
When nobody likes queue times, this is an awful experience.
So we have a number of changes to make autofill fairer, and to reward you for sticking with the role you're assigned when you do get autofilled. First, if someone on your team is autofilled, the system will try to match autofilled players by role. So an autofilled jungler versus another
Yes.
autofilled jungler,
Good!
for example.
This is all they've had to. We're in season 16, or we're going to season 16. This should have been done when I was in fucking diapers, guys. This should have been done when I was in diapers. I don't know. We got there eventually. Good.
If it can't match by roles, it will then of course fall back and try to ensure the same number of autofilled players on each team. We do know though that even with that balance, autofill games can still feel discouraging when you play your best in a role that you didn't choose.
Yes.
That's why we're adding a new system called Aegis of Valor. If you're autofilled and
Wait, is that how you say that word? Aegis? I've been saying Aegis.
That's why we're adding a new system called Aegis of Valor.
Wow. Is that actually how it's pronounced? I've been saying it wrong the whole time.
If you're autofilled and earn a mastery score of C or greater, the Aegis will trigger. You won't lose any LP on a loss, or you'll earn double LP for a win.
So for those
So if you're... Wait. Pause. Everybody shut the fuck up for a second. Everybody be quiet.
Lose any LP on a loss, or you'll earn of C or greater, the Aegis will
So if you're autofilled and receive a C or higher, which is fucking the bare minimum you should do, I can do that if I go get autofilled on any roll. I could pull that off.
trigger. You won't lose any
But this can get abused very easily. this can get abused very, very easily. I'm gonna give you a situation, because what this sounds very. I'm just gonna let me play this out for a second. I'm gonna tell you why.
The LP on a loss, or you'll earn double LP for a win.
That's like
For
gambling.
those of you who main less
Can I main autofill? That sounds like gambling, bro. I'm maining autofill.
popular roles and therefore seldom get autofilled, first of all, thanks. We haven't forgotten about you. You'll still occasionally receive the Aegis benefit at about the same rate as other players because we want to reward the role heroes who keep the queue healthy and moving.
Interesting. Okay. So there's this Aegis thing. So hear me out on this. Before we think about get into the defined details of this, right? Before we get into the fine details of this, this is basically just a their goal with this is a glorified way this is just a glorified way to make people try hard when off-rolled, which is good. Because I think this is Mickey Mouse. I think people are like, you lose no LP, you gain fucking double. Like, you're like, right? It's just, bro, they're talking right now. They're going to be giving it to people who play less played role, which I assume is like support, probably support jungle. I don't know which one. They're going to hand it out eventually, even if you're not autofilled, right? So it's just more so, consider this. This is a great way to do it. This is a great way to describe it. It's basically, you are going to a restaurant and you're going to spend $25 on food no matter what, right? You're going to go to the restaurant, you spend $25 on your meal. But occasionally when you go there, you're not going to get the dish you like. You go to a ramen shop and you wanted like a spicy pork ramen, whatever. They don't have any spices for some reason. It's not spicy, but you could spin the wheel and maybe get a free appetizer. Either you get a free appetizer or you don't. All of a sudden you're happy. You're like a little sad about your meal, but now you're happy. You're like, oh my God, I could maybe get a free appetizer.
Finally, we know how frustrating it is to be constantly returned to the queue because you get enchained dodges lobby after lobby. So we've made a few updates.
First, after a positive response to our pilot test, we're removing the ability to ban a hovered allied champion, taking away an opportunity for a teammate to tilt off the planet before the match even starts. And then second, dodging a lobby will no longer allow players to escape autofill. It'll just get carried over to...
Wait, let me just hear this. This is important because what happens is... Okay, wait. They're talking about the autofill. You can't dodge your autofill. Got it. Sadie, thank you for the sub, by the way.
Dodging a lobby will no longer allow players to escape autofill. It'll just get carried over to the next lobby.
Okay, good.
We think that the Aegis of Valor should provide a solid reward for sticking around and trying. So, I mean, come on. It's double LP for a win, after all. And at Master and above, dodging an autofill will count as a full loss.
We know that this is a pretty big change from how we've dealt with dodging in the past, and we believe that this will lead to higher quality and faster games.
Hey, bro, look, like straight up, man, straight up, they're forcing you to get good at the game. I like this. This is a great change because, bro, people are so complacent on League. I get it, bro. You play League, you want to play your OTP and your role and call it a day. Brother, you're ruining the game for others and you're wasting people's times because you only play the game in one single dimensional way. You make it unfun for everyone. Get good. Get good fast. Get good fast, buddy. Get ready to speak Mandarin too while you're at it.
Speaking of speeding things up, we're also speeding up Champ Select by cutting down on timers and animations, which should save about half a minute.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, I did it.
I like it.
And if that wasn't enough, we've got one last ranked change. We're adding back duo queue to higher ranks, including Challenger.
Yes! Yes!
So many people, League is better.
Finally, bro!
And in the past, we
How you
decided
doing? Let's go, bro!
Because it's so often led to rank manipulation.
It's about fucking time,
because
man.
of the improvements we mentioned earlier,
We're back, guys.
as well as the ongoing work on boosting and ranked manipulation detection, we're confident that we can bring back high MMR duoing without it being so abused.
We're back,
So,
bro.
call up your friends. It's duo time.
Let's go, bro. We're back, guys. Bro, let's get some. What do I got, bro? Let's get it. We're back, bro. We're back, bro. Reggie, thank you for the sub. We're back, bro. How you little doing's back, bro. Let's do it, man.
Switching gears, let's talk about Swift Play. Swift Play is pretty popular, and we think there's a lot of room for further improvement. And we want Swift Play to be that place where you can get in a quick game.
Challenge duo queuing, we're so
and also
back,
friends
bro.
can practice new champions, or where new players can come and learn and get their footing on the Rift.
That means Swift Play should still be somewhat competitive while providing quicker
Not
queues,
skipping.
faster games, and serving
We're not
both
skipping.
new and existing players.
Oh.
So, we're rolling out some changes of whether the Dragon Soul has been claimed. In closing,
The Elemental Rift will transform after for Swift Play.
Bro, like, look at this guy.
Now, currently, if you're not a seasoned jungle main, can actually be pretty overwhelming in Swift Play. These broader pacing changes around neutral objectives should make it feel much more comfortable, and like you're not being swarmed.
Guys, I'm gonna be straight up. I'm gonna play Swift Play one day, and I'm gonna be absolutely stun-locked from whatever the fuck is going on in that game mode, because we skipped this, okay? You guys are gonna ruin it.
coming out today that will cover all of these changes, plus a lot more detail behind the specifics. So if you want to learn more, go for it.
Sorry, Swift Play people.
Hi everyone, I'm Dashi Jador, product lead, back again to chat about WASD, this time with
the tech lead for WASD. I'm Riot, call me KT.
Now that Worlds is over and we're getting closer to the end of the year, we want to check back in on the wild world of WASD. We've been on the PBE for a few months now, and in that time, we've caught and squashed over 100 bugs. All thanks to the feedback we received from all of you creative, maybe a little unhinged PBE players who've been helping us find, identify, and crush all of these pesky bugs. An extra special thanks to the players who are able to re-trigger the notorious new bug. Even beyond bugs, PBE players have been giving us great recommendations and requests.
One Redditor recommended that we add an option to do a single button input to move at a 45-degree angle up and down the lane. It sounded pretty wild at first, but we found through our internal testing that it actually saved a lot of finger pain. So it will be available as an accessibility option for WASD players going forward. Since our debut,
An accessibility feature makes it sound like you need to, like, when I hear this, like, on face value, they're like, you gotta, like, basically, you bless your heart, bro. You got to be kind of special if you need this. That's what it's giving me the vibes of, bro. They're like, yo, we're gonna help you out, little guy. Like, we're also gonna help you get dressed for today and do all this. Like, I don't think I'll use that feature.
on the PBE, we've been continuously updating all the different facets of WASD. We've made improvements to navigating around minions, wall sliding, the new dynamic lock camera, and more. One of these features is a new auto attack system for WASD. With practice and dedication, you'll be able to weave attacks and movement, matching the experience in point and click to reach your optimum DPS. Our goal is to keep WASD as an alternative control scheme at all levels of play, not just for brand new players. We'll be keeping an eye on feedback as well as our internal data to ensure it remains an equitable experience.
we've also been updating our dynamic locked camera. We've added the highly requested ability to tune the camera speed to your liking. Along with these settings, we heard your feedback on wanting a way to scout ahead, to check for ganks, look at other lanes, and much more. So we've introduced a new feature appropriately named the Scout Ahead mode. When you're in dynamic locked camera, you can hold your middle mouse button to freely move your camera and you'll snap back on release. These features, along with all the bug fixes, will be available when WASD goes live tomorrow in all queues except ranked and normal draft games. We're choosing to keep WASD out of draft modes for now, as we want to make sure you can have a smooth process for your ranked climb.
Really? Tomorrow?
Well, WASD will be live in all unranked queues except normal draft in patch 25.24, which for many of you should be tomorrow.
We saw your requests and questions about other features we've promised, like champion-specific keybinds and enabling many of these new features for point-and-click players. We're still working on them, and much more to come.
We're at the point where we want to focus on getting large amounts of player data in order to drive our development further. So we're opening up the feedback channels to our much more global audience. Now, we still don't have the exact timeline on when WASD will come to ranked. We want to ship it when it's ready, which means fair, balanced, bug-free, and smooth to play.
Please keep up the feedback and bug reports. There may still be a few stragglers out there. Only through our powers combined can we find all of them.
That's it for us. Be sure to check back out on WASD when it's live and send your bugs, feedback, and best misplays.
Thanks so much for listening, and we'll see you WASDing on the Rift.
I couldn't care less, bro.
So how are your pickums?
Not great. Bit much hopium when I filled them out.
I know
believe
how
I
it feels,
won my
but
pickums, by the
the
way.
hopium's feeling good for me. I think I'm actually feeling great.
Really?
Totally.
Uh-huh. Who's wearing the suit then?
We don't know.
Not gonna be me.
I mean, we'll see.
Good luck.
Okay.
Okay, we know that this was a long one with a lot of info.
I'll look at Spider
And we'll see you again in January, as mentioned.
Guys, I can be honest,
talk
I
a bit
don't care
more
about items,
season
though.
1 and a little bit about the rest of 2026.
I deadass don't care about
Don't
items,
forget
bro.
that ranked will stay open until the new season. So go finish your climbs, have a happy and safe holiday season, and we'll see you on the Winter Rift.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
W Riot. Unbelievably, guys, I'm not just saying this because I want co-streaming rights. A very common Riot Games W, bro. Guys, my takeaways from this Riot Games update. League is back. Jungle and support are ruined. You should play ADC top or mid. And jungle support are cuck rules. Jungle support are now cuck rules again. Awesome.